Good morning, and welcome to the 2022 annual meeting as we celebrate our accomplishments from 2021. Very excited to have a hybrid version of a meeting. We have our being filmed, and we also have some live audience members, which makes it even more challenging. Last year we were completely just staff, and we had cue cards all over the room. So this year we're doing the best we can, and we hope that we can provide you with a great next 30 minutes as we talk about our YMCA. My name is Kathleen Walsh. I'm President and CEO of the YMCA of Metro North, and I'm really excited to have this event. Before I start with the official program, I want to take a moment to thank the staff at the YMCA of Metro North. For those of you who don't know, we have 8 unique locations. We have one here in Peabody where we're filming from. We have 2 in Saugus, 2 in Lynn, 2 in Melrose, and 1 in Stoneham. Very proud of those. Collectively, we're open over 880 hours a week. That's a lot of hours. Right now, we have about 750 staff, and another couple weeks, we're going to be up to probably close to 100 with summer camp and our outdoor pools opening. We couldn't do the work that we do without them. So really, when you go into the branches, make sure you thank the staff for all they do. I also want to thank Grayvock, who's filming our event today, and hopefully making me sound really, really good. But thank you for being here, Grayvock. We appreciate that. And I would like to open the meeting by welcoming Chuck Holden up here. I got some nice things to say. Chuck is our outgoing chairman of the board. For the past 3 years, Chuck has really been able to lead us to make sure that all of the issues that may have been faced with COVID, our YMCA didn't just survive, we thrived, and we're very proud of that. Thank you for doing what you did. Some of the great accomplishments of Chuck in the last 3 years include the opening of the DeMarcus Family YMCA in Lynn. A little commercial, if you haven't been there, check it out, it's gorgeous. Creating a fully accessible YMCA at our Main Street location in Melrose. That building was almost 200 years old, 4 stories, and now all of our members have the ability to see all 4 stories because we have the elevator. And he probably was my biggest cheerleader when we decided to relocate our child care center in Stoneham. We actually sold our building and we relocated to Maple Ave for a much more positive experience for the kids and the staff. So thank you for that. You've been a friend, a mentor, part-time therapist, whatever I needed along the way, and I truly appreciate that. We do have a little token of our appreciation, Chuck. Stay here and stare at the camera.
All right.
So, for those of you who know Chuck, for those of you who don't know Chuck, I want to tell you a little something about him. Usually when an outgoing board chair is leaving, you give a nice wall plaque or a pen and pencil set, neither of which would be appropriate for Chuck. Chuck is an avid outdoorsman, and he has property in Maine. He spends more time in Maine than anywhere, I believe. So we got him this commemorative collector's item, moose. And it recognizes the great work that he's done. He can hang his keys on it. But this is well-deserved, and I hope you put it somewhere very prominent in your home. So Chuck, on behalf of the YMCA of Metro North, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you. This is great.
It's gorgeous.
The board really is just here to support the staff. And without Kathleen's leadership and the amazing staff that's here, nothing would get done. You know, we're just here, we're cheerleaders. And I think, we have been so fortunate to have the staff, to have Kathleen, to have the resources, the donors, everything. So that's all we can do is help make their job as best we can. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chuck. We will hear from Chuck again later. Chuck is very humble. The board, the entire board, several of people who are here today, really have helped us navigate some probably the most difficult times in the history of the YMCA Metro North. So thank you to all of our board members. I really appreciate the support. My next job at the annual meeting is to introduce our incoming board chair. Andrew DeMarcus is the operating director at Old Neighborhood Foods based out of Lynn. He's a local philanthropist, and he's also involved in a lot of different youth-serving organizations. Andrew joined the board about 5 years ago and has been extremely active, and I know I look very much forward to where we're going under your new leadership. Andrew, take it away.
Well, thank you very much, Kathleen. I look forward to the challenge, and I want to congratulate Chuck again for doing an outstanding job and being somewhat of a mentor. I have big shoes to fill, so hopefully I don't screw anything up. But I'm very excited about my new role. I'm excited to meet all the staff, the families, the members, and supporters who make the Y of Metro North community so extraordinary. I look forward to our work ahead, and with the new board members and leadership, we look forward to this next challenge. As chair, I'd like to congratulate the new executive committee. We have Dave Gravel, who's the vice chairperson, Chuck Holden, past chairperson, Elizabeth O'Hara, clerk, Jerry Salerno, treasurer, and I know each one of them will do an outstanding job. I'd also like to acknowledge the continued commitment of our returning board members, Charles Whipple, Jackie Kugel, Josefina Reyes, Carolina Trujillo, Steve Valente. Thank you all for your continued service. I'd also like to welcome our newest board members, Dr. Dina Gentili. She's the professor of sports management at Endicott College, and Joe Mendonca, Ad Tech Systems. I also would like to acknowledge a couple people who will be leaving our board. To Gil McDonald, a longtime board member who has served his last term. I thank you for all your hard work over the years. And I also want to acknowledge Kevin Colcord for his guidance and leadership over the past few years. It's been a privilege for me to serve as board chair with such a talented group to collaborate with, and we look forward to this being a very strong year for the Y. Kathleen, that goes for you and your team as well. We look forward to helping and support you in any way we can.
Thank you, and congratulations to our new board members, Dr. Gentili and Joe Mendonca. We look forward to working with you, and thank you to our continued board members. Again, without you, we couldn't do the work that is so important to our Y. And Andrew, for you, you're taking the reins at a really exciting time because our membership is really coming back after COVID, and a lot of our specialized programming and partnerships are back. So it's an exciting time for you as we go into 2022. But before we do that, let's take a minute and let's look at 2021. We are dedicating our 2021 annual report to you, our members. You are what makes the Y a special place. Whether you're some of our youngest members or some of our longest standing, you are what makes the Y different from other organizations throughout the region as we focus on youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. Hi, I'm Kathleen Walsh, President and CEO of the YMCA of Metro North. I'm here with Andrew Demarcus, the incoming Chairman of the Board of Directors.
Thank you, Kathleen. I'm excited to get to know all the friends and families who make the Y a unique place. 2021, we made some strategic investments in our future to ensure that you, our members, have access to the best programs, services, facilities in the region, and that they remain a place where everyone is welcome and belongs.
The Y is a special place because we are able to create programs and services to meet the needs of our community. As a member, you make that possible and contribute to the health and well-being of so many of our friends and neighbors. It is you that makes the Y a place for everyone. Because of you, we are able to run our V-Stars program for children with visual impairments, our partnership program for people with mobility issues, our heart healthy maintenance training, our enhanced fitness classes for active older adults, our adaptive swim lessons which help children with disabilities learn life-saving techniques, and our Live Strong at the Y program which connects cancer survivors to their health and to one another. You are the reason we are able to offer meaningful programs and healthy spaces that connect people to a healthy, active lifestyle, no matter their age, ability, experience, or life goals.
I joined the YMCA of Metro North team to support the Y Academy and summer programs. to ensure that the kids get the tools that they need to succeed. We're preparing our Y Academy early learners for success in kindergarten and beyond. We're infusing more STEM curriculum in our classrooms, and we're deepening partnerships with our school districts to be a key part of closing the achievement gap in our region. And we're ramping up after schools to be a support for young people's school-based experience. And we're just getting started. We're training our staff and teachers to make this upcoming school year the best one yet. We can't wait to spend time with you at the Y Academy and summer programs.
In 2021, you reactivated our core programming and made sure everybody who needed access had it. From a base of more than 12,000 members and 3,000 classes, you ensured the YMCA's core programming continued to benefit people in our community and allowed us to give more than $1.2 million in access funds so people could participate in gymnastics, swimming, sports, health and wellness classes, and educational programs. You made it possible for everyone to grow, learn, and thrive at the YMCA.
Andrew, 2021 was really an incredible year as we continue to reach and exceed our goals. We're making the Y a hub of activity, forming new partnerships with local agencies and schools, and expanding our core programs to reach even more people.
Kathleen, I'm honored to be taking a leadership role with the board of directors. It's a very exciting time to be a part of the Y.
We don't do this work alone. You are a key part of making all this work possible. We all benefit from having a strong Y in our community. If you want to participate and become a partner of our Y, please reach out. We cannot be the Y without you. Thanks, James and Mike and Christine and the entire Grey Rock team for putting that together. It took a lot of work, and we really appreciate your patience and your ability to piece it all together. Hope you enjoyed that video. I'd now like to invite, well, you're here, I have to invite you. I'd now like to welcome Caitlin Papadopoulos, who's going to start the meeting, the award part of our meeting. So I will step away, and it's all yours.
Thank you. That was also a great meeting, a great video, Kathleen. Good morning. I'm Caitlin Papadopoulos, Senior Executive Director at the Melrose Family YMCA. Today, I am so excited to present our first award for Community Partner of the Year to the American Red Cross. The Red Cross is always there to help when we need them the most, through disaster, emergency preparedness and response, and blood donations. The Red Cross comforts and aids our community and saves lives. We were so fortunate in 2021 to partner with them in support of these efforts. Together, we collected over 350 units of blood. That, in turn, provides over 1,000 people with life-saving blood supplies in support of our efforts.
Thank you for having us today. I'm Caroline Fidelli from the Red Cross.
And I'm Dave Solomini Jr. from the Red Cross as well.
And we're here today just to say thank you to the YMCA for the partnership that we've grown over the past year, and before then as well, but certainly over the last year in the new YMCA facility. We run here monthly blood drives. It's been a wonderful partnership, very responsive, very open to always hosting. Donors love the location, staff loves the location, and we appreciate the award.
So it's a natural that the YMCA is partnering with the Red Cross and Red Cross partnering with the YMCA. There's so many wonderful things that we can do together. From the blood drives that we're doing at multiple locations of YMCA towns. And also the YMCA has opened itself up, opened its facilities as shelters during home fires, which is a critical need in the communities when people are facing a home fire, to have a safe place to go, especially in the winter months, with the facilities at the Y, with shower facilities, and just places where people can be warm and be safe. That's critical. Another piece of partnership with the YMCA is our pillowcase program, where volunteers from the Red Cross come into the YMCA and educate the young people about fire safety and home fire safety. And those young people can bring it home, especially in a community like Lynn, where a lot of families are immigrant families, where some of the adults don't speak English very well, and the young kids are bringing home information for them about home safety and fire safety, and that's critical in a community where housing is tight and where there are home fires, and the more we can prevent disasters happening. And that's where the young people come in and those programs work very well with the Y.
Sure. Yeah, the two organizations align so well together. For example, for our blood drives here on a monthly basis, we average about 30 collections, 30 units we collect every month. So if you think about on an annual basis, since we started these recently, 360 units, each one of those units can save up to 3 lives. So we're talking about, 1,000, impact of up to 1,000 patients. That's wonderful. And the organizations align very well. We have over 20% first-time donors at this location, which is a pretty high number for the Red Cross. So we're bringing back people from pre-COVID that are coming back to donate again, and also many, many first-time donors. So, bringing this partnership together and moving forward into some of the initiatives Dave's talking about is just wonderful. We're looking forward to more and more.
I am so pleased to present Community Partner of the Year Award to David Solomini and Caroline Fideli, who are here to represent the American Red Cross team. Congratulations, and thank you for everything that you guys do.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Chuck, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to David, Caroline, and the entire American Red Cross team. We look forward to partnering with them on many more blood drives and community efforts in the years to come. Now it is my pleasure to recognize this year's Y Champion Scholarship winners. Each year, through the generous support of Warren Wah and the Lion Wah Auto Group, the YMCA of Metro North is able to provide scholarships, awards, and to active Y members or employees who are high school seniors in vocational training or current college students. These students are awarded a scholarship for displaying the YMCA values of honesty, caring, respect, and responsibility. This year, we recognize April Aldred from Saugus High. She will be attending Bridgewater State University and majoring in early childhood education and psychology. April works at our camp and after-school programs at the Saugus Family YMCA. Juliana Pinto from KIPP Academy Lynn Collegiate has several acceptances for college next year and will be majoring in journalism. Juliana comes to the DeMarcus Y regularly for PE and after school and loves that the Y has impacted her life in a positive way. Yassine Bekawich from Lynn Classical will attend Northeastern for mechanical engineering. As a lifeguard at the Terrigian Family YMCA, Yassine embodies the Y values. He has been a member since a young child, and Yassine feels that Terrigian Y is more than a gym. It is a community and family. Congratulations to this year's winners, and now let's hear from Warren Wah about why he supports the scholarships for young people.
So the YMCA, I grew up in Cambridge, and I belonged, starting in 4th or 5th grade, to a little YMCA branch called the Everett Street YMCA. The building was owned by Harvard University, and you'd enter the building, go to the basement level where crafts took place, and then most of our exercise came from running up 5 flights of stairs to the gymnasium. And that was my start with the YMCA right through 8th grade. When I got to high school, I was an athlete, competitive swimmer, and to round out more of my swimming and opportunities, I joined the Cambridge YMCA, which was very well known around those circles in swimming for their competitive teams. And they were so instrumental, they helped me get a 4-year scholarship to college. I got exposure to several colleges around New England, various competitions, and it just added to my high school swimming resume. From there, 4 years at Babson, became a businessman. I'm a car dealer in the North Shore, and one of the things we decided on when we started to build our BMW dealership was how important it would be to give back to the community if we were successful. So through the years, more and more success, more and more philanthropy, and one of my favorites has been the YMCA. And so that said, I got together with Sedalia, came up with some ideas, and we now have scholarships. And we've been doing this for, I think about 6 years now, 5 years. And it's exciting for me. I love giving back towards education and getting some of the opportunities that are out there, whether it's business or journalism. What are you gonna do? Education. And so if you get into the car business, come see me, it'd be great. But anyway, that's my story. Love giving back to the YMCA, and I'm just so delighted that I can do it.
Thank you for the Y Champion Scholarship.
Thank you for the Y Champion Scholarship.
Thank you for the Y Champion Scholarship. We're not the Y without you.
Congratulations again to this year's winners. And Rob, over to you.
Thank you, Chuck. And again, we want to congratulate all of our Y Scholarship winners. My name is Robert Lowell. I'm the Executive Director of the Turigian Y right here in Peabody. And it is my honor to be able to present this year's Association Partner Award to Shaw's and Star Market. Consistently, Shaw's and Star Market have demonstrated their deep commitment to our mission, our community, and our cause in so many ways. To name a few, Shaw's and Star Market, they have funded our food program, our wellness services. They've kept us safe by providing flu shots, vaccination clinics. They've provided countless health and wellness informational pieces around diabetes awareness and prevention. They've supported our road races and provided financial aid to those in need, really making sure that people who need the Y have access to the Y. And finally, we want to recognize the Shaw's and Star Market team for supporting all of our camp preparation efforts. This past Saturday, we had more than 20 volunteers who really made our summer camp safe, fun, and inviting to all of our kids that will be coming this summer. This has truly been an incredible partnership, and we are excited to continue to work with Shaw's and Star Market to affect change in all of our communities.
Hi, my name is Jim Haggerty, in charge of grocery operations for Shaw's North Shore District. And we're here today at the Peabody YMCA, very happy to receive Community Partner of the Year Award from the YMCA. And I'm looking around the Peabody Y here today, and I see one of the banners says that they're committed to healthy living. We at Shaw's and Star Market are also very, very committed to providing healthy living for all of our customers, and we love being out in the community like we did this year, out doing vaccination clinics, doing some own brand food giveaways. We sponsored road races, and very, very soon here we're going to be helping them clean up some of the facilities around the North Shore. We feel like it's a great opportunity to be directly involved in the communities that we serve. And again, we're happy to be here today, and we appreciate this award.
Hi, I'm Eric Aguiar, District Manager of Shaw's Supermarket, Boston North. Today, we're so proud to receive the award of Partner of the Year from the YMCA Metro North. Growing up within the Y, I understand how important it is to be a member of the YMCA and a partner in the community.
Thank you today for our award, and a big thank you from the Shaw's Supermarket family.
Thank you to everyone at the YMCA Metro North.
So Katie, I have the distinct honor to recognize Shaw's and Star Market and thank you for all of your efforts in supporting the work of the YMCA. And so congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Shaw's and Star Market, the American Red Cross, and our Y Champion Scholarship winners. I am going to make a shameless plug for the American Red Cross while I'm up here. If you can give blood, do it. We are so proud to be able to do blood drives in all of our locations. I am up to 4 pints, so I'm going into my 5th pint, and I will get probably 30 or 40 calls to remind me. But truly giving a piece of yourself to somebody else. So again, 1 pint of blood saves 3 lives. And I will also just share a little antidote from the Shaw's Star Market Workday on Saturday here at Turigian. I did come 2 minutes before it was about to end, and I was so grateful when I saw them packing everything up because the work that they did was amazing. Our property has never looked as good. So thank you for the work that you did, and we'd love for you to come back, or I'll give you my home address. Well done, well done. So I'd also like to acknowledge the video from Warren Waugh. He's truly an amazing man, and I've heard that story before, and it reminds me why we do the work that we do. As a child, he was an avid Y user, changed his life, and all of our staff here contribute in some way to positively changing someone's life. So we're really, really lucky for that. I have the privilege of giving out the Ethel Leonard Award for Service. Ethel Leonard is a beloved Y volunteer, and she played an integral role in developing this YMCA in the early stages of fundraising and things like that. Ethel celebrated her 100th birthday last year, and I talked to her the other day, and she's doing very, very well. But she was the epitome of service, service to better the community. So this year's award winner could not join us, Valerie McCarthy of Nahant. Val, I consider her to be the yes woman. Throughout 2021, whenever we had a project, whether it was glamorous or not, and most of them were not glamorous, Valerie said yes. We can't thank her enough for always be willing to step up, whether it was a facilities, an office, an event. Valerie was there. So on behalf of Valerie, I guess not on behalf of her, but Valerie, congratulations, and we look forward to handing you this award in person. So if everyone could give her a round of applause, that'd be great. Chuck, come on up. Oh. Chuck, as one last token of our appreciation, we thought it was only appropriate that we brought up some of our Y Academy students to present to you this beautiful sign, and I think they have something to say to you, right, guys? Hold on, here's Mr. Holden.
Thank you, Mr. Holden.
For those of you who don't know, our Y Academy program, we have in all of our locations, and on any given day, we could have 2,000 kids that are being educated at the YMCA. Thank you, guys. These are our YMCA Y Academy. What group are you guys in? The Bumblebees. So let's give a big round of applause to the Bumblebees. Looks like the Bumblebees are swimming today, right? Yeah, see, they're very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can put that next to your moose.
I will. This is going right up on the wall.
Believe it or not, this concludes our annual meeting for 2022, celebrating 2021. Please take some time and share this with your friends. Let people know what we do. If you want to get involved, we always have a place for you as a volunteer, as a program participant, as a member, just a thought partner. There's a million different ways to get involved, so please consider the YMCA of Metro North as a place where you can volunteer and support. So on behalf of myself, incoming board chairman Andrew DeMarcus, outgoing, he's smiling, outgoing board chairman Chuck Holden, thank you and have a great rest of the day.
Thank you very much, everybody.